So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has him brought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Going the other way, Lions have it. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
And he's out of bounds, just a step short of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw from Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Still has some space inside the 35. Keeps himself upright. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
Third down, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Warren. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Pickup of 8 on the run. And that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the pistol, Williams. Completed here to commence. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up. Trying an inside give to Warren. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Williams. That throw finds Komet. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. We're 1 quarter closer to some turkey as we've reached the end of one on Thanksgiving. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Warren once more. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Evans now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. He lofts it deep left. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions need only 1 to take the lead. Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Warren here from the gun. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Warren. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw complete to Warren. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Warren running between the tackles. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake, Williams. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off, that's Bobby Wagner.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Off play action, Goff. He fires one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Warren. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Complete out to the right. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. A give here to Warren. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Kirby Joseph up for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. They run with Warren. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Williams from the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
On fourth down, it's Williams. They connect for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. They'll run now with Warren. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Williams on the play action. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 1st and goal, Warren. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 1-score game before halftime. DJ Moore, the touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's Carter on the return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
We're looking to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Evans now to return. Returns looking good so far. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Goff on 1st and 10. Lays out side and gets it. They gain 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Running it with David Montgomery. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll run again with Montgomery. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Montgomery with the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A run from Warren here to start the 3rd. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. 2nd and 10 now. He's got it over the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the second half with some needed points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Carter on the return. Return's looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. The Bears decide to call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. And they send a man in motion. Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Connects on the crosser. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. And it's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Slot receiver headed left. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds Laporta. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Pretty easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Bates' kick is up and good. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Warren. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, Warren gets it again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Williams with third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. This, our last play of the quarter. First down throw from Goff. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Just one quarter standing between these teams and Turkey in this Thanksgiving contest. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. There's a give, left side. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 3 yards brings up fourth and goal.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Throwing from his own end zone. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he's brought down for a loss. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Working from the gun, Williams. Dumped off to his running back.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up 4th and long. Williams from the gun. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th. Working quickly here. On the ground with Warren. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45.
Now Warren. Down the sideline inside the 40. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the 4th. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Evans now to return. And look at this return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 41-yard line.
From the 41. Taken in by Shaheed. And he crosses midfield before going out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Gets this one to Shaheed. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They go play action with Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions lead by 15 now. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, Warren has a lane past the 45. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Warren once more. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. To throw. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Bears have some new life in the 4th.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover. How about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. They'll go again with Warren. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Warren here from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Warren running between the tackles. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. Now 4 seconds left. We've got a timeout. Not that the final play is going to change the outcome, but we will get one more snap. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game. Going for it with Warren. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.